Yes, people, welcome back to Albert J TV. Match review time. Arsenal 4, Leeds United 2. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this, let's hit the intro. Yes, people, welcome back to Albert J TV again for another match review. Before you do anything, smash the like button straight away. Like I say, kick it, poke it, do what you have to do. Hit the notification bell as well for my content comes out. For my Instagram people, I will put this on my IGTV, so don't you worry. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, hit the link in my bio. My Instagram and my Twitter are the details above my head in the overlay. So now we've got all that information in. Arsenal 4, Leeds United 2. What's the first one I can go into? Let's go for team lineups straight away. Because obviously, if you guys saw my match preview, with big up shout to KG and Leeds fan, and big up shout to Jess as well. My starting lineup, I think 7 of the guys that let me get that right. Sorry, guys. The starting 11 that I went for, 7 of them started today. So I went for a centre-back pairing of Holding and Pablo Mari. Neither of those started. It was David Luiz and Gabriel. Fullbacks were not a surprise with Bellerin and Cedric Soares. Goalkeeper Leno comes back in after one match suspension, just like David Luiz. We've got Sebastian Xhaka as the pivot. Now, the front four, I actually said Aubameyang should start, just because I think personally, I might be wrong come Thursday, that Mikel Arteta will start with Lacazette as the main striker. But Aubameyang just needs more game time, firstly. Secondly, he needs goals, man. As for the guys behind him, I thought Ødegaard would start, and he did. I did think Saka would play. Now, as you can see on the screen in a moment, it's got it as Saka started on the left. But as you guys would have seen when the game progressed and started, Saka stayed in his customary position on the right-hand side, and then Emil Smith-Rowe obviously started the match, which I didn't think he would, but he did. So yeah, that was the team lineup for Arsenal. Any surprises there? Drop in the comments below. So yeah, we come to the Leeds United side. They had a couple of issues, so they had to move Struijk from the back four into the midfield as the pivot because Calvin Phillips was missing. Luke Ayling, who's done fantastically well for Leeds at right back, has had to move from right back as into centre back, with Shackleton a guy in the right back. So a couple of changes for Leeds. I did say in my match preview that there's 2 ways this game is going to go. Going by what I've seen in Leeds this season, and obviously going by what we've seen with Arsenal this season. And I said that I went for an Arsenal 3-2 win. That's my prediction. I was pretty almost spot on. But it was either going to be Arsenal were potentially going to be embarrassed, or we was actually going to stuff Leeds. I couldn't see any sort of grey area in between. I couldn't. So we saw the stat before the game. Was it Arsenal, after 11 home games for the first time in 4 years, have the lowest goals return with 12 goals in 11 games? I knew it was low. I did know it was low, but I didn't realize it was that poor. I think we're more than double down on the 2017-2018 season of Wenger, where we scored 27 goals, I think it is, after 11 games. And we've got 12 after 11 home games. Sorry, that's poor, man. One thing before the start of the season, I did not think scoring goals would be an issue for Arsenal, but it's been a nightmare. But sort of going into the game now, we're going to the first half. Guy, drop in the comments down below your thoughts on the game and obviously starting lineup. I thought Leeds started slowly. Actually, I was quite surprised how they started. I think Arsenal did okay for the first sort of 15 minutes, which culminated in obviously Aubameyang scoring. I thought it was a pretty good goal personally. I mean, there's a good little intricate play between Xhaka and Emil Smith Rowe. You might question the Leeds goalkeeper, who we'll come on to, because I think he had a bit of a nightmare. I think Leeds fans probably agree with me that the goalkeeper could have saved really 3 of the 4 goals he conceded, and he actually gave away the penalty as well. But yeah, Aubameyang doing his trademark thing, coming in from the left, decent shot. I think the only thing I would say, in kind of not really defending the goalkeeper, is that he took the shot early. Aubameyang took the shot early, so he couldn't get down quick enough. But big goal for Aubameyang, big goal for Arsenal. We don't score too many goals in the first 15 minutes, which makes it a bit nervy for us Arsenal fans watching the team play, because we don't start games particularly very well. But to get a goal within the first 15 minutes was pretty good, to be honest with you. I thought sort of from about 25 minutes in, I thought Leeds got a little bit of a foothold, not majorly, but for about, I would say, like a 5-10 minute period. If I look away at any point, I'm looking at notes, so just bear with me, my guys. And yeah, I don't think they was a particular threat. I didn't remember any particular chances other than when I think Bamford had a header in the first half, which didn't really trouble Burn Leno. But I thought we snuffed out Rafinha pretty well, because that was my worry before the start of the game. Talented player. I remember KG saying in the preview, the Leeds United fan KG, big up KG, that Rafinha and Pepe are the same. The only difference is really Arsenal paid a hell of a lot more for Nicolas Pepe. But yeah, we kept him quiet. I don't recall him really touching the ball, to be honest with you. He was he's pretty quiet, to be fair. And then obviously we had the incident in the 33rd minute with the VAR penalty. I'll be honest, right, with the foul on Saka, I actually didn't think it was a foul. But what I would say is, I think if that had been outside the box or any other area of the pitch, not inside the box, 8-9 times out of 10, that's a free kick to Arsenal. That's what I would say. But I actually didn't think it was a penalty, and I thought the right decision was made. I could imagine at the time, Arsenal Twitter was ready to go into meltdown when that penalty decision was overturned. But then we made up for it 6 minutes later with I don't know what the Leeds goalkeeper was doing, to be totally honest with you. I'm baffled, absolutely baffled what he was doing. Saka, good pressing, stonewall penalty, absolutely stonewall. And yeah, I must admit, I've never seen a penalty Aubameyang hit with so much conviction, because usually he sort of rolls it into the corner, but smashes it to the goalkeeper's right hand side. Brilliantly taken penalty, 2-0 to the Gunners. So yeah, that gives us a foothold in the game. You know, it's a bit cagey with it being 1-0, but to get the second goal was perfect, absolutely perfect. And then lo and behold, another 3 or 4 minutes later, we get another one with Mr. Hector Bellerin, an unusual goal scorer. To be fair, even to the build up to that goal, there was about 3 or 4 opportunities where you're saying, as an Arsenal fan watching that passage of play, someone take a shot, someone please shoot, someone just please shoot, just shoot. There was good intricate play, and Bellerin gets the ball. Again, I think the goalkeeper should have saved it, but listen, I'm not going to complain, man. 3-0 to the Arsenal. We get the goal before half-time. So yeah, we go into the half-time break at 3-0. I thought Saka he was really, really dangerous in that first half. There was passages of play where every time he gets the ball, he makes something happen. Undoubtedly, most of the time, to be honest. And could have scored a couple of goals himself. But come into the second half, what starts the second half? Within a minute? Now, listen, I love Alan Smith, right? Love Smudger, he's a legend. Like I said, my Arsenal days go back before Arsene Wenger, but he's got to give Emil Smith Rowe a bit of credit there. That wasn't a shot. I think that was quite clearly a pass from Emil Smith Rowe to Aubameyang at the far post. It looked like he meant it to pass it to him. So I was surprised Smudger in the commentary was saying that he thought he didn't know whether he meant it or not. You know, he give ESR credit, man. That's a wicked assist, man. I thought he meant that pass to Aubameyang, and Aubameyang gets his first hat trick for Arsenal, I believe it is. So yeah, not only that it was important for Aubameyang to score, my fellow Gooners, but to get hat trick, man, massive, absolutely massive, for his confidence, for the team. And it's no coincidence, right? When Lacazette's played up top as a main striker, when Aubameyang hasn't exactly lit it up when he's played, but with the three guys behind him, with Ødegaard, Emil Smith Rowe, whether it be Pepe or Saka, because of the fluidity of those three guys and the footballing brain of Saka and Emil Smith Rowe, it makes it easier for the likes of Lacazette and Aubameyang to be more prominent, to be more dangerous, to get into better positions to score. It's not an accident playing that system. As I said before, if you're playing a 4-2-3-1, either Lacazette or Aubameyang plays. I don't think you can shoehorn both unless you completely change the system, personally speaking. Or if you do it, Aubameyang on the left, but I just think for the balance of the team, it's either or one of those guys to come in the team. But yeah, I thought it was a great header personally. And then, you know what? 4-0 up, coasting. To be fair to Leeds, and they've been doing it all season, to be honest with you, whether they've been getting battered or they've been ahead, they always maintain the same momentum, the same pace of play, transition of play. I actually thought they played all right in the second half. And then they get the goal from a set piece. Bullet header. David Luiz just, Struijk had the running jump on him and he had no chance. So then they get it back to 4-1. And then about 10-15 minutes later, they get it back to 4-2. And it's funny, I remember watching the game and it cut into Mikel Arteta at one point, and he looked quite animated and quite annoyed on the touchline. And then they get the second goal with Helder Costa. So then, as Arsenal fans, the panic stations are sort of settling in now because Leeds are actually having better possession of the ball, look very dangerous as they have done this season. And yeah, there's some few nervy moments, man. We make some substitutions in the second half. We had the likes of Emil Smith Rowe come off after 60 minutes. Willian came on. I don't think he made an impact personally when they come on. Guys, you can tell me different in the comments. Ødegaard comes off. Good for him to get some minutes, because what we've got to remember of him is he's not had hardly any football before coming to the loan move to Arsenal. So he's almost sort of trying to get his sharpness back through this part of the season, but he got a good 77 minutes out of him, and then he comes on for him, because I think Arteta thought, you know what, if Leeds get another one here, it's really going to be panic stations getting it back to 4-3. But and then Ceballos, who I thought actually did pretty decent, okay, to be honest with you. I've been very critical his time at Arsenal the second time round, but I thought he had a decent game, actually. I thought he was okay. Come off, Rob Holding comes on for him. Yeah, I thought Arsenal rode a tiny bit of a, I won't say a storm, but a passage of play where Leeds were really dominant. But I thought Arsenal, from about probably 70 minutes onwards, kind of nullified them a bit more. Obviously, that helps with the substitutions as well. We actually could have scored more. Saka's hit the post, but I think he might have been offside. Aubameyang's hit the post. We could have scored 4 goals. Yeah, the game kind of went in terms of scoreline I thought it'd be. Either we'd batter Leeds or we'd get embarrassed. And 4-2 to the Arsenal. I thought a good game of football to watch personally as a neutral. We move up to 10th place with 34 points. I would give man of the match to Mr. Captain Marvel Aubameyang. People know I love Saka, man, and he did play well, but you can't not give man of the match to man who scored a hat-trick. In particular, not just because of the hat-trick, with the way Aubameyang's played this season and the off form and the things going on in his personal life outside of football affecting him. So to come back and get a hat-trick, the only thing I'm annoyed about is I didn't put him in my fantasy Premier League team, so I didn't get him any points, man. But I'm sure there's some Arsenal fans out there that have managed to pull the trick with the captain's pick of Aubameyang. That is triple points. So big up to Mr. Aubameyang, man. Guys, we're going to some stats. Let's quickly look at those. we have it there. Leeds 54% possession, Arsenal 46. But in all the other departments, apart from the fouls, I think it's pretty tight, to be honest with you. Arsenal 13 shots, Leeds 9 shots on target, 5 apiece. Corners almost the same. Arsenal 4, Leeds 5. So guys, there you have it. That is the match review, over and out, man. Let me get a few more things up to talk about, you guys. So yeah, big game against Benfica on Thursday night. I would have liked to have seen a few more players rested, but you know what? I'm not going to grumble, just because with Mikel Arteta, I don't have a clue half the time what he's going to do in terms of team selection. So nothing surprises me. But guys, drop me in your comments down below. Man of the match. I'm assuming you're going to say Aubameyang, possibly Saka. Saka was excellent again. What did you make of the lineup? Was you happy? What did you think of Martin Odegaard's performance? I thought he did okay. Like I said, he missed a lot of football. But guys, as you know, like I said before, you should know what to do by now. And there you have it. Smash the like button if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe away. Thank you to the recent subscribers to my channel. Massive plaudits. Try to do a bit more networking on my Instagram family are coming through big time, man. Big shout out to you guys, man. So yeah, that's me, Albert JTV, over and out. Arsenal 4, Leeds United 2. We move to Benfica.